Episode 07 of Cake Agetus. The name is Lucy. Agetus walked the streets like a ghost in his own life, his mind sober and heavy with the memory of his late father. He had just returned from the shop, yet no one seemed to notice him. The very air of the village hung mournful and thick, muffling his footsteps. Gandecia moved through the house in a moody trance, her eyes sliding past Agetus without recognition. Only Clementus, perched in the shadows of the corridor, broke the spell. He sat unnervingly still, absorbed in counting his copper coins and arranging his construction toys with meticulous care. When he noticed Agetus, he paused. He did not speak, but his gaze followed him like a predator, observing prey. Dreyus, as usual, was nowhere to be seen. Agetus ignored Clementus. Without a word, he removed the empty flower vases and dragged out the sacks that had held grains that morning from the truck. The quiet of his movements seemed to carve a path through the muted tension in the house. Then, as silently as he had moved, he turned and left. Clementus did not speak. Gandecia continued her aimless wandering, untouched by Agetus' presence or absence. Outside, the lonely path stretched before Agetus, darkening as his thoughts clouded with memories of his father. The father who had gone searching for a mother Agetus had never known. She ran away immediately after your birth, Clementus had often said, his voice always sharp, always mocking. Gandecia never mentioned Agetus' mother, nor did Leopold his father. Some say your mother was a bit crazy, Clementus would add, his lips switching into a smile that carried no warmth. The teasing, the jabs, the absurd notion that Agetus had somehow inherited her craziness, all of it came unbidden to his mind. Agetus remained unmoved, silent in the face of Clementus' jest. But now, more than ever, the thoughts crowded in, pressing on him from all sides. Who was she? He remembered the only time his father had spoken of her. It had been just a year ago, after Clementus had mocked him mercilessly for his supposed inheritance of her madness. Her name is Lucy, his father had said, his voice quiet, almost distant. She is not from here. Nothing more. His father had walked away, leaving the name suspended in Agetus' mind, alive, yet unreachable. After that, Agetus never asked again, even though it was the only time he had gotten a brief answer from his father. His curiosity remained buried deep, but the mystery of his mother, Lucy, lingered like a shadow. Now, though, the solitude of the evening amplified his longing. For the first time, he truly wished to know her, to find a mother he had never met. He did not know where she was, or who she really was. But with every step, the desire to find her grew stronger. Even Abram's promise to take him in no longer felt sufficient. The evening thickened into darkness as he wandered farther from Ede, the village shrinking behind him. No one called, no one tried to stop him. Only a few silent glances followed him, pitying him from afar. By the time Agetus reached the mountains, the wind had turned sharp and restless, shaking the branches like dry bones. The silence was alive, pressing in from every side, broken only by the faint whisper of a stream or the distant cry of a lone bird. Agetus did not look back. Unafraid, he climbed the jagged peaks, the chill of the night settling deep into his bones. He moved deeper into the shadowed valleys, as if drawn by an unknown voice. Suddenly, the world around him became terrifyingly silent and dark. Agetus shivered, but returning to Ede, to his aunt Gandecia and cousins, never crossed his mind. even as he realized he was truly alone. Keep enjoying the episodes of King Agetus at kingagetus.wordpress.com.